Hubi salam. Hubi salam. Hubi salam. Salam. Let's get this movie started as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. Do we have any housekeeping to do? I mean, do you think I should upload the friend.com video tonight? Yeah, probably, right? Is it too soon for the friend.com video? I know. No. Yep. This is me. You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, it's a long story. Dope. You're a dope. You're a fool. You're a wicked little fool. You're my tween. You're my tween. You're my little tween. You're my tween. You're my tween. You're my little tween. You're my tween. You're my tween. You're my little tween. You're my tween. You're my tween. You're my little tween. Is there a song called "You're My Little Twin" or am I crazy? I think there might be a song called You're My Little Twin. I think there might be a song by Drake called "You're My Little Twin." You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my little twin, you're my twin, you're my twin, you're my little twin. Without any context, this looks crazy. It's the law of Tehran. It's the law of Tehran. Babies, we're looking at purple potatoes. Nothing crazy about them, just some purple potatoes. Already been drank is my chocolate shake. And then, of course, eggs with tuna. Imagine eating this good. Imagine eating this good, bros. You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty little twin. Is there a song called My Dirty Little Twin? Yes or no? I mean, it doesn't have to be called My Dirty Little Twin, but is there a song like that? Is there a song along the lines of You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty little twin? Yes or no? Yes. You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty little twin, you're my twin. Does he say you're my dirty little twin, yes or no? How long is this movie? How late are we going to be up? We're going to watch a movie. You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty little rotten twin that I hate. You ever think about him making a song called You're my dirty little rotten twin and I hate you? Yeah. Has Drake ever made a song called You're My Dirty Little Twin? Has he ever made that song? Yeah, exactly. There are places I remember all my life. You're my tween, you're my tween, you're my... By the way, if anybody's watching this VOD and they're like, why is he been silent for like 25 minutes? It's like, first of all, it's been like maybe 3. So shut the fuck up. Also, there's nobody watching, so. But in this moment, I mean. So. Not that stopped me before, but I'm also eating, so it's like, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I want to eat if no one's around. Now, RC, why start a stream where you know you're eating and you're not going to be doing anything? It's like, well, go ahead. You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty little twin, and you stink, and I hate you. Why do I find that so funny? I don't know. Aw. Do you guys think that's funny too? The whole Drake thing? You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty, dirty little fucking cum slut twin. Yeah. You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my nasty twin that I hate. I hate you so much because you're my nasty little twin and I hate you so much. You're my twin, you're my nasty little twin, and I hate you because I'm and I'm putting you into a little vault, and I'm keeping you away from the public. Bruh. You're my twin, and this is the result of you being my twin, and you're my dirty little twin, and I like you so little that I just manipulate you and string along. You're my twin. Does anyone know that Drake song? He says, "You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my dirty little twin." Uh-huh. See, the problem is I wanted to have a big bowl of popcorn while I was watching this. Now, here's the real question. Do I record myself watching a movie without pausing and pausing and pausing it? What? You're my twin. There's just some concepts I can't get over. Know what I mean? There's just some concepts I can't get over. You're my dirty little twin is part of one of those concepts. Any Drake fans? How can you like that? You see him at that one conference. Google is the newest innovation. It's like you're a dweeb. You do call me. You do call me on your cell phone. You're crying about a girl on a song? I don't win a hotline bling. That can only mean one thing. You know what's so weird about the last stream? It got copyright claimed. What music did I play? The ISIS theme song got copyright claimed? Who here knows Drake? Who knows the character Drake, the rapper, singer, songwriter? I just love the concept of somebody coming in for 1 second, hearing me say, who knows the concept of Drake, and then leaving. I don't know anything about pop music. You're my tween, you're my tween. My dirty little tween. I can't stop thinking about it. No, we're starting the movie. Who wants popcorn? I don't think any movie could be complete without popcorn. Now, how the hell am I going to have all that food and then also eat popcorn? You might say. Yep. How about this? We'll start it at 11. Does that work for everybody if we start the movie at 11? All right. How about this? We'll write it in the chat so that it becomes official. Movie starts at 11. Grab your snacks and find your seat. Strap in, stupid. What the fuck? Someone sent me hieroglyphics in my fucking chat. What the motherfucker who runs the motherfucking shots? But if I'm gonna watch a movie, you know your boy RC gonna need some popcorn. If I'm about to start a movie, man, I'm gonna need some popcorn, man. Who else is like one of these people where it's like, I'm not watching a movie unless I I get my popcorn. Literally raise your paw if that applies to you. Raise your paw. What are you doing, stupid? I know that you're dying of starvation because I haven't fed you in 2 days. I'm talking to my cat because Bingo Panda won't pay me my $50. But why are you like rolling around and like she's like writhing in pain right now? I think from the stomach pains. So what do you guys think I should do about that? Because I have a cat that's like about to die because of Bingo Panda. Bingo Panda made it so that my cat's gonna die because he won't pay me my money. Bingo Panda hasn't paid me my money. And as a result, now my cat's gonna die. Oh, there she is. She's sneezing because she's on the brink of death. If he wants to, he can pay me right now. At Red Shadow Gamer Guy, PayPal.me /. And then my cat might be able to get some food. I don't know. I wonder if I should record me watching the movie, even though there's not going to be any. Basically what's about to happen, and this is an experiment. I have no idea what's going to happen. Like we're just going to watch the movie, and I'm pretty much not going to say anything because I don't talk during movies. What the? This is the first food I've had all day. Seriously. Yes. 11. Watch this. This is what we call an 11 moment. That's me surprised that I'm 11. But it's in quotation marks. Surprised. You my twin. Who knows the song Drake's song that literally goes, "You're my twin, you're my twin, you're my little evil twin." Huh? Drink some water. Do you guys drink water with your meals, or like a liquid or like a beverage with your meals? Because I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, yes, do it. Yes, slay queen. And then sometimes I'm like, no, queen, no. I guess it's just my schizophrenia. I have schizophrenia, obviously, because I like bounce around like a fucking weirdo, crazy guy. I bounce around like a fucking weirdo, crazy guy, and so it's like, bruh. Young Herc was so hot, he made steam. I couldn't tell you. It's your opinion. But bless my soul, Herc was on a roll. Then on the weekend, every week opinion poll. What a pro. Herc would stop the show. and you're talking SRO. He was a no one, a zero, zero. Now he's a hot shot. He's a hero. He's that kid with his act down pat. Zero to hero, no time flat. Zero to hero, just like that. When he smiled, the girls go wild with, ooh, yeah. And they slapped his face on every vase, on every vase. Appearance fees and royalties are her cat cash to burn. Say amen. There he goes again. We cannot do an awesome 10 for 10. Jump right up. Baby, stop it up. And it be now he's a hot song. No. Zero to hero. A major hunt. Zero to hero. And who to thunk? Who puts the gliding gladiator? Hercules, whose down feats make great theater. Hercules. Is he bold? No one braver. Is he sweet? Our favorite flavor. Hercules. That's right. Hercules. Come on now. Hercules. Hercules. Bless my soul. Herc was on a roll. Undefeated. Up. So you're literally a liar. As usual, you're literally lying as always. And expecting nothing but absolute truth from me, but revealing nothing yourself. Typical. Who taught you to lie so good? Your mommy or your daddy, or both? Because I learned how to lie from both my mommy and my daddy, and they taught me how to lie in two completely different ways. My daddy's kind of lie is like, Riley. As I'm just making up a name, like Riley, Jacob, Jason, Fred. You know, the thing is, Sport, Son, Steve, John, Jimmy, Candace. Wait, that's a girl's name. I guess Riley is too. Is Riley a girl's name or a boy's name? Actually, that's a question of the day. Is Riley a girl's name or a boy's name? Riley. You know that one? I was thinking about that. I know a lot of dogs named Riley, and they've all been female. But he goes, all right, Chris, I'm going to get you, for your birthday, a giraffe, a tiger, a gorilla, an orangutan. And so all the time you're going, oh, no, you don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about lying in the way that you think. Once again, you're 5 steps behind me. I've already played out every scenario that happened this evening in my head 12 times, and it went even better than my plans could ever imagine. But when I say you're lying, what I mean is you're lying about when you said there's nothing more to say. And now you've just confirmed that that's not true. Anyway, I don't blame you for it. I'm not doing it please, come on, it's just for the show. Please, give me a break. But yeah, he would say, like, I'm gonna get you a fucking orangutan. He said. I go, oh my goodness. I'm sitting there, my little kicky feet are on the edge of my bed. I'm waiting at the little edge of my bed, and I'm sticking my head out of my thing. I'm going, I can't believe it. I'm going to have an orangutan. I can't believe it. I'm going to have a tiger. I got to own one. And then my birthday would come by, and he would go, well, John, there was a problem with the shipping, and yeah, we're not going to be able to get it for you this time, but don't worry, next year we'll get it for you. And so on and so forth. And beyond and beyond and beyond. You know, and that was just what he would do when he was not feeling nice. My mom's kind of lying is like, I never said that. I never said that. I never said that. Me? Never said that. You're crazy. You said that. It's like, thanks, Mom. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for the pack of cigarettes, Mom. Which lying is worse? I don't know. Like, what would you call the first kind? Like delusional kind of lying, where it's like you're so fucking delusional that you think it's a good idea to tell like a child something grandiose and beautiful and wonderful that they want and then take it away from them? Or is it like the repressive knowledge-based lying that you do to manipulate, where you're controlling the person's mind by like telling them they're crazy and they don't know what they're talking about? And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Not that I had parents like you guys did. You guys got birthed out of a vagina? That's fucking disgusting. I was not born in that way. And when I'm saying mother and father, I'm referring, of course, to, I'm not going to say. But I'm just telling you, and by the way, this is like 1/100,000th of the pain and the suffering and the sorrow and the nastiness that was inflicted. You know, I was going to pop some popcorn, but I fear that I've stuffed myself. Just kidding! I have what's called a consumptive personality. A consumptive personality. Who in the chat knows what the word consumptive means? Yeah, I fucking told you already that I knew that, so I don't know why you said there was nothing else, so shut up. Always listen to me for the rest of your life. Forever. Mine. Mine. Down. Mine. You say one more thing like that, I'm getting you a collar with a dog tag with my name on it for your birthday. Last year it was money for shopping because that's what you said you wanted the most. Don't you like how I did it too, pretending that I had an extra gift card that I got? That was smooth, man. 50 moves ahead. I'm telling you, I'm 20,000 fucking leagues under the sea. You're kicking your feet in the water, thinking that it's deep. Yeah, if you're not careful, for your birthday next year, you are going to get a collar. I'm saying this very slowly and clearly, just to make sure you hear every word, with a tag on it. This is such a cope. What a cope. No, you didn't get me or anything. I already figured it all out. Yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah, for your birthday next year, you are getting a collar, like a dog. And the collar is going to have a tag, like a dog. And the tag is going to have my name on it. And you're going to wear it in public. And that's just on what's on the front. On the back, it says property of. You understand? Let me run through that again. For your birthday, the celebration of your life, we're getting you a collar. It'll be cute. Maybe pink. I'm thinking pink, maybe. But black is sort of where my mind goes, of course, because it is, black. It's a dark thing. What's happening? Possession of somebody is dark. Possession, like possessing somebody like a ghost. Being in the back of their mind, in their lizard brain. It's very easy to be in the front of someone's mind. Like all of the most complicated processes of being a person happen in the front of your brain. It's like higher levels of math happens in the front of your brain, calculations, of course, and then deeper cognitive thinking and so on and so forth. That's easy. Getting to the back of someone's brain, what's in the back of someone's brain? That's all the deepest, most easy processes for the brain to complete: motor function, hearing, sight. We call that the lizard part of the brain. It's very easy to be at the front of someone's mind, when they've just done something to you once. But true, complete possession of someone comes when you are in the back of their mind. You've tickled the part of their brain that controls the way that they walk. So in other words, you're inside of the way that you've reprogrammed them to walk the way that you want them to. That's possession. And as a result, the possession, I know you want food. Bingo Panda hasn't paid me any money. I know you want food. I'm sorry. I know it's been 2 days now, but you can't have any food. I don't know if I can feed you. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money to feed you. Anyway, what was I saying? This is really turning me on. A collar, a dog collar, a cute one. I'm talking about a cute, sort of almost laced. I'm not talking about like a big brown one that like you put on like a Great Dane. I'm talking about like a cute, sort of like something you'd find on like a Shar-Pei, sort of a designer dog, like designed just for me, kind of a dog. And who cares about the color, but it's frilly and girly, but maybe black to show the darkness of the situation that ownership has now befallen you. You've become owned. And that's a black sort of, that we wear black during a funeral. Your life before you were owned by me is now over. So we're mourning that by wearing black all the time now, because that's not the person you are anymore. You're not that lady. Now you're a different lady. You're a different lady who wears a dog collar in public, which has my name on the tag. That's not the worst part. If you flip it over, which, by the way, if anyone's getting close enough to you, to your neck, to be able to touch your collar, we have a big problem. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, one of your girlfriends turns it around. You can't stop her. You can't say, no, that's embarrassing. And it says, property of. You see? You see what's happened there? Now that's a good birthday gift. That might even have to be your Christmas present. If you're a good girl, how about this? If you're a good girl, I'll get that for you for Christmas. But you have to be a good girl. If you're a good girl, I'll get that for you for Christmas. If you're a good girl. I might get it for you if you're a bad girl too, but it depends on how bad. Because if you land on the naughty list, then you're on my good list. Does that make sense? Anybody who's on Santa's naughty list is on my good list. Now, I do want to discuss something very briefly. In the canonicity of Kingdom Hearts, Sora is on the nice list, the main character. Just saying. That's probably too much of a reveal, considering we haven't even played Kingdom Hearts, but I've sort of been laying the groundwork, because if you want to play Kingdom Hearts, you have to know everything about Disney, and you also have to know everything about Final Fantasy before you can play it. So we can't play that game until we've basically touched on all of the eras of Disney, as well as every Final Fantasy game. At least 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. That's at the minimum. But 7, 8, 9, and 10, 1 through 6 notwithstanding. Okay? Then we can play Kingdom Hearts. You guys think I'm joking a lot of the times when I'm serious, and I'm serious a lot of the times when I'm joking. Who wants to watch a movie? Who wants to watch a movie? I gotta make some popcorn. Oh, but I'm so stuffed from that big dinner. Psych! I have a consumptive personality. When I like something, I don't care if it's drink, smoke, sex, love, I want too much of it. Food, I want too much of it all the time. I don't stop. People call it addictive. I call it consumptive. More. There's an ache in my bones every moment for more, better, improved. Does anyone else feel this? This longing, this yearning, this desire to always get more and more and more and more. That's how I feel all the time. Nothing is enough for me. Nothing. If I get 100 on an assignment, I'm going to be thinking about how I could have gotten 101 on the assignment. I'm not happy that I got 100. That's not enough for me. And whatever situation befalls me in my life, when it comes up, I want it to be greater. Like whatever home life I'm going to create for myself, I want it to be greater than the greatest thought I could have about it. I want it to stretch beyond what's possible. I want it to be so pure and perfect and beautiful that people literally want to kill me because of how happy I am. Imagine a life where you can say, honestly, earnestly, no notes. You know what that means, no notes? It means I have no complaints at all. So I have a question. Do you guys think I should, because I know which answer I'm leaning. Do you guys think I should film myself watching the movie, even though I'm not going to talk basically at all? Because I'm definitely going to film myself watching the movie the second time because, shocker, showstopper, RC has a plan. Wait, RC has a plan? Wait, RC has a plan? Wait, RC has a plan? Wait, huh? I thought he was just a silly Joker guy. You think the Joker doesn't have a plan? I know that's what he says to Batman. He says, I don't have a plan. He does. That's the joke. You get the joke, right? I don't have a plan. What is funnier than telling the Batman, the man who has even more plans than the Joker, I don't have a plan? He's basically implying like, you had to try so hard to do all of this stuff. To me, this just happens. But it's not true. It doesn't just happen. He doesn't just get goons to be exactly where they need to be to do the things that they have to do. I'm thinking the answer is no. I'm thinking the answer is we do not record myself. Why? It's basically just going to be recording the movie. I don't think I can even do that. Like, wasn't there this whole debate at some point in YouTube's history about certain channels doing reaction videos? Like, there was this whole subset of this not that long ago, maybe 2017, something like that, or before or after, who cares? But, something along those lines. And the proposition was essentially, is it stealing content to just show a movie and you being in the corner, like giggling every once in a while? Isn't that kind of just showing the movie? Is that fair use? I've been hit with, in 3 months, I think 12, maybe more, probably closer to 20 copyright claims, and then like 3 or 4, this video is blocked worldwide. You can't play this because it has copyright in it. Now, Bingo Panda, who owes me not $50. $50 is just what we're saying because it expedites the process. This guy at this exact moment owes me $222. And it would be way more. But we've paused the bet for just a moment because I need to make even more money from this fool. Because if I win the bet, I get $444. That's almost 500. 500. Now, I'm unfortunately going to have to agree with Bingo Panda here, even though I hate him. And don't let him forget that he owes me $50. That's minimum. Plus interest, plus tip. But I do have to agree with him. I remember all of those. Who remembers that era? And what would happen is people were getting views and famous and money sitting there watching stuff with no commentary or anything. They would just be, basically it's just they're showing everyone the movie or whatever, not saying anything, like reacting to videos, but not being like, wow, that's interesting, or hey, let me pause for a second here. I really like what this person has to say. That's a great point. And whatever you're thinking, it would make it fair use. They would yeah, right. And Bingo Panda confirms he probably watches them. That's how he knows. Fucking weirdo. This guy's name is Suckwinder. Do I have to say any more? He's 5'2". Listen, if you're not 6 foot, even if you're 5'11 3/4 on your tippy toes, you're not a human to me. If you're that small, you're not a person. You're like a fucking hobbit. And Suckwinder spends all day online. Can I tell you something? I have some trackers on this guy's account. I've got about 4 different gophers that I send. I say, go, go, go. They're on him like white on rice. I've been following him everywhere online. He is on from morning until night online doing shit. His digital footprint is so heavy. Bingo Panda, do you know what movie we're going to watch? I put it in the thumbnail. So yeah, these React channels, they literally sit there. Nothing happens. They don't do anything. They don't contribute. They literally just sit. How fucking ridiculous is that? They're just showing the movie. How is that allowed? I get hit with 5 fucking copyright strike things and my videos can't be shown, even though I'm transforming the content and using it in a different way, which is the whole point of fair use. They sit there, they watch the movie, nothing happens to them. And how are the videos that are on YouTube of full albums allowed to be on YouTube? Listen, I don't want them to go away. I use YouTube for everything. Music, philosophy, politics, okay? So I don't want it to go away. But how is this allowed to be? Okay, we're watching a movie. It's called, I believe it's called Law of Bitarbiat. It's some little indie flick that someone made. I think it probably like 5 minutes. It looks stupid to me. Looks like I could have made it like on a bad day in 2 days, maybe, just based on some of the promotional material I've seen. I've seen not 1 minute of this film, not 1 minute, but just based on some of the shots I've seen, and I had to unfortunately look up the poster for it to put the poster thing on the thing, but yeah, it looks like baby, like a baby made it, basically, like a retarded baby, like you, Bingo Panda. It kind of is this a movie you have anything to do with? Like, I imagine Bingo Panda being on set for this movie and like being like, "Yep, this looks great," and it looks like shit, because it looks like shit from what I mean, just from the outside looking in. You know, it's barely. It looks like it looks like a student film essentially. That is, you would play like a college student made it. You know. So I'm gonna make some popcorn. Get your snacks ready if you are watching this on the VOD, or you're lucky enough to catch it live. Get your snacks ready. This is gonna be. Get your popcorn ready, guys. This is gonna be a great video. I promise. It's a little Caldor TV, another honorable mention YouTuber, but it was too obscure for that video. I couldn't do it. Eloise was already obscure enough and was more being used as an illustrative point to like show how how it could be. But get your snacks. I'm standing up. You should stand up too. We got to stretch because we're going to sit for about 2 hours or whatever this movie is, however long it is. And we're going to hear all the sounds. And we're going to hear all the sounds. We're going to hear all the dialogue. We're going to... Damn it. I'm not supposed to laugh. Let me try it again. Can I get one more try? No. We're going to hear all the explosions. We're going to hear all the gunfire. We're going to hear all the sounds and all the dialogue. So once again, this movie is called Law of Bitarbiat. It's from Iran. The only group of people who can claim that they're Aryan are Iranians. Bingo Panda's brain is so slow and smooth, and that like he's talking about something I was talking about like 20 minutes ago. And he's really high and mighty now that he's gotten his crown back, isn't he? How'd that feel, by the way, having your crown taken from you? Get used to it. This is just the beginning, buddy. You think Dikachu is the final stop? We got another thing coming. So get up, guys. Get your popcorn. Enjoy the show. There's going to be a lot of great sounds in this video. Yes, Lucy. I know you want to eat. But Bingo Panda hasn't paid me $50. I can't feed you. At this point, her meows have become so weak. She could barely even muster a real meow. It's like, I'm like, I know. But it's almost over for her. She's going to die pretty soon. I looked it up. Cats can only survive like 3 to 7 days without food. So she has like maximum 3 days left, basically, to live. Yes, Lucy? What's that? Bingo Panda? I know. He's really evil, isn't he? Do you hate him? I know. Poor thing. She's looking rather gaunt. Her ribs are sticking out. Oh, man. I see her ribs. You guys haven't seen her in a while, huh? I don't think she has the strength to jump on the desk anymore. She hasn't been really dry. She's kind of limping, too. I'm not sure what that's about. Lucy, don't fart on the camera. Okay. I don't know about you. I'm popping up some popcorn. Well, I would eat this Kit Kat bar I got, but I'm saving that for my special someone. Be right back. I'm wishing for the one I love to find. Oh, you're hungry. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but Bingo Panda hasn't paid me any money yet. And I don't know how much money I have. How can I feed you? But some popcorn come on aboard. It's Christmas for Tim, so come get down and meet the boy. Oh, 20, oh, 20, oh, 20, oh, 20, oh, 20, oh, 20. So, sweetie, something I forgot to, I mean, not forgot to, but, you know, there was so much to say and not enough time. I mean, hopefully we can get it all out eventually because I'd like to, but the biggest thing is staying away from you. I mean, you already know this. I mean, we already know everything that we're going to say to each other, so it's like almost pointless, but there is, like I said, there is something about the act of hearing it from the person, the courage it takes to say the truth that means more than the actual thing being said. But it really comes down to staying away from you. You know what I mean? I think truly the forced separation is a good thing. It's a blessing in disguise. Today, for example, when I spontaneously find out, oh my goodness, I get to see her. Thank goodness, my heart also sinks because it's like I have to see her, as opposed to when she's away, I can keep her out of my mind to a certain extent. It's never gone. It's never away. It's always kind of there at the top of my mind. But it's easier to ignore when I'm not literally directly looking at you. And so in that way, I feel lucky in a way because it's like I'm getting saved. Now call me crazy. 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 But it's kind of like I gotta have a big cup of whole milk with my popcorn. Basically, I have to have a whole cup of cold milk with my popcorn. I don't know what it is about it. It's just the perfect combo. Anyway, let's start the movie, huh? Now, I believe you must be in complete darkness to watch a film, so I'm going to make it completely dark. To the detriment of the film experience for you. Okay, I really want to absorb this film, so I'm going to be quiet. If they're, if heaven forbid anybody comes here and says, "What's going on? What's happening?" Be as mean as you can to them. Just be as mean as you can to them. Really, be as mean as you can to them. Try to hurt their feelings. All right, let's start. It's right here. Law of Tehran. Oops, I really can't show some of this stuff. Oops. Well, guess I lose. Okay, well, this fucking sucks. This movie sucks. I'm not watching this. I have this already, so I'm not gonna watch. Why would it say bird flying sound? I'm turning this off. What do you guys want to do now? What do you guys want to do now? I won't watch this stupid movie. What should we do? I'm not watching this stupid fucking film. It looks like it was made by a child. All right, I'm ready. You ready to watch the movie? Let's watch. Here we go. Let's watch it. Let's watch the movie. So there's tires screeching, as you can hear. Doors are closing. He said Madame. Sorry, I'm not going to talk. He did say Madame. He said Madame. Tumult. I'm not laughing at the film. I'm laughing at the subtitles as mysterious music starts playing. Ooh, damn. Damn. Get him. Music gets epic. I'm sorry. Music gets epic. Oh, it's just a movie about drugs. Yeah, it's a movie about drugs. I sound like my mom. My mom watches movies. She goes, "That guy's the bad guy." It's amazing his hair stays so nice when he runs. My hair doesn't look that nice even when I'm like washing it. No way. Was that planned? He planned to do that? He did not. No. Wait, he had no shoes on the whole time? Oh no! No fucking way. Bye bye. That's a really strong opening for a movie. Look at more. Wait, hold on. No, I can't pause the movie. I was gonna show you more emojis. All right, fine, whatever. You said mommy. This guy's a good actor. This is a lot of information. Wait, Nasir? Isn't that your middle name, Bingo Pingo? Well, when was it? Are all cars in Iran from like 1993? Huh, this guy's a good actor. The guy on the left, I like him. This guy on the right. Damn, he's pissed. Why is he so pissed? Did you guys see that pretty girl with the burqa or the head thing? I got distracted. I don't like seeing any women in my movies, so that's a problem. Luckily, it doesn't seem like there's going to be that many women in this movie. It's like the world is about men. It's about men doing things. Why are women on the screen? Yo, this is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is probably based on true events too, huh? No way. That's crazy. Wow. Wait, are they driving on the right side or the left side? Let me look. Yeah, no, they're driving on the right side. Wow. Well, look at how the cars are all. This came out in 2019, and the cars look like the. Is this a period piece or no? Is it supposed to be? They didn't say a year or any toddler crying. I don't like this. Is this movie dark? It's a dark film, huh? Oh, geez. Oh man. Oh, this is a bummer movie. Oh shit. Oh boy. I didn't realize that there was so much meth and was it heroin? Were they smoking? Sorry for talking in the movie, but if no one's talking in the movie, I think it's okay for me to just do a little light commentary when it comes to me. Oh, was that piss water? Why was it yellow? No, it says vroom vroom. Nothing other lights on this. Vroom vroom. What are they scared of? Bruh. What are they scared of, bro? They're scared of. They hate motorcycles. I hate motorcycles too, so I understand. I fucking hate motorcycles. Oh. Oh, radical. They're all smoking. I love that. Is there a lot of smoking in Iran? Maybe I should move to Iran. I smoke all the time in secret when nobody's looking. You also have to shower after because you can't smell like smoke. Some women find it attractive. I don't know. What this movie is obsessed with the word tumult. Is that like a common? Iranian word, tumult. Is that what you guys are always saying? I'm sorry, I'm feeling so much tumult. Do you even know what that word means? Tumult? That's great. That's a great shot. Are they detoxing now? Yeah, they're all detoxing. I wish they typed out what the fucking prayer was. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, that's better than American prison. In American prison, they don't. Oh, sorry. In American prison, they don't even let you keep your cash. Can you believe that? Dude, it says heads up, we've detected. Hold on. Here we go. This is the test. I'm not kidding, guys. Heads up. I'm not kidding, dude. This we can't do this. I'm not joking. Well, there goes that idea. Okay, I'm just going to show this to everybody. Heads up. You guys can't read it, huh? Here we go. Well, there goes my movie. There goes my movie. Well, there goes my movie. Yeah, it's blocked now. Anyway, well, stream over. Goodbye.